As this is a top-down hat, we'll be starting at the top with a ring cast on, or well, with a cast on that is joined in the round, but very, very few stitches, namely 8. There are other ways to cast on, called a magic ring. And if you're using circular needles with magic loop, then that might be an easier one for you, but it doesn't work on DPNs so well. So because I love using DPNs on very small circumferences, I will be using the long tail cast on, and I will be, I typically put 2 needles next to each other when I cast on stitches, because then the next round is much easier to knit, and I'll be doing that here as well. I've seen people put a slip knot here for the long tail cast on. I was not taught to do that, so I'm not even sure how, but I just insert the needles like so, and then cast on 2 stitches. Now I'll need to cast on 2 stitches per DPN. So I've cast on 2 on these 2, and then I'll cast on other 2 on the next. Notice I'm leaving quite a long tail, because soon enough I'll get annoyed with that hole in the middle, and I want to weave in the end and pull all the stitches closer together. For the 3rd DPN, I'm going to need to pull one out here. It is going to get a little less stable, but that's okay. If it's easier, you can rest the whole project on some surface like a table. But I am quite used to this, so I'm holding all the needles in my hands, and that's okay. So now I'm on the last DPN, and I need 2 needles. One, 2, and I've done all 8, and I'm about to join in the round, so I'll pull out that needle, and yeah, now it is really fiddly, but that's okay. Soon it's going to all be all right, because when we knit the next round, 1, 2, the yarn will be a little bit more snug around each needle, and it will hold it in place better. And then here, it's up to you. You can either go by where the tail is, or you can add a little stitch marker in the work here to denote that this is where the round starts. I can't add it on my needles because I'm using DPNs, and it would just keep sliding off. But for this, it's fine to have it in the work. So I'm going to knit one round. Yeah, and after the first round, it's a little bit more stable.